Hey everyone, this is Nick, and today I have Ricky with me, as like I said I would. This is the Skyrim Into the Void Dovahkiin episode 8. From what I've been saying online, I had a delay based on my laptop dying, so it feels good to be able to do this again after such a long time. I have this all set up. Um, wanna say something? Hi. See, he's here. Today, on our agenda, most likely I remember how I told you all I was not going to show you who actually took the horn from Uvensgard. Well, I have to show you who it is today only because it's part of the storyline. Um, Obviously the name of this episode is going to have its coincidental link to how the life around a Dragonborn is. Now, obviously it said we're in Riverwood, and as for any new things on this character, there's not really anything new on, as you all see. Um, the actual name of the quest we're doing is Blade in the Dark. And Delphine is not just some innocent person who is just an innkeeper. There's more to her than that. You'll see what I mean soon enough. There she is walking around. Yeah,
You ready to hear me out?
before, to fast forward you a little bit to where I am. Before I had to sleep in the inn from time to time, but she kept on bothering me to meet her, in a secret location of the inn. Um, well now I'll, do this from where I left off, which is now you'll find out a little more about who she is. So, what I'll say for him is go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are a Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Usually she is doing all this in a secret location of the actual inn,
I
and
shouldn't let you walk out of here knowing what you know.
one second,
But I
Dylan.
guess even my paranoia
And
has its
usually
limits.
it's down there.
You know where to find me when you change your mind. Because you will. You have to.
It's just interesting how you're
I'm
saying
part of
all
a group
this and
that's been looking for you.
outside
Well,
of
someone
that
like
spot,
you for a very
Delphine.
long time. If you really are a Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more,
Alright, here we go.
I need to make sure I can trust you.
Now, I just said earlier that she took the horn from Uvensgard. Well, here's a question I'll ask, which is why did you take the horn from Uvensgard?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Okay, Carmela. Alright. Now, why are you looking for a Dragonborn? As in, she has a hidden identity. We'll learn a little more about it.
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Well, this is a Nord speaking here, so all this business about being Dragonborn, obviously he was growing up learning about the tales of the Dragonborn and all, so he's well aware of it. So I'm gonna say, yes, that happens. That is how I first learned I was Dragonborn.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Um, so what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Do you know how crazy this sounds, and what makes you think dragons are coming back? I will say the second question.
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So where are we headed?
There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's kill a dragon. As soon as I say this, you're gonna probably see her walk all the way down to that secret spot just to change her gear that she's wearing, instead of looking like some innocent innkeeper. Well, damn.
I need to get into
Here
my
we go.
traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Let's follow her to the hidden area, or at least it's supposed to be hidden, even though people walk around it as if it's far from it, because people all know about it. La 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 la. That blade that's right on her side gives you all a hint of who she really is. And speaking of which, did I ever grab mine? No.
Bognar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Obviously, neither of us say anything on these loading screens. Since you're new to this, obviously all my listeners are not new to this. So this way I can freaking fast forward it to just nothing but gameplay.
Tynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
And Kynes Grove is obviously
In?
yeah, it's an inn, but it's more than an inn, right, Ricky? It's actually right.
My mind.
Yeah, it's a mine, and it's also a place that's south of Lindhelm. Yeah.
Do you need something?
I gotta say this,
Tynes Grove.
just
There's an
maybe
ancient dragon burial
so
near
she gets rid
there.
of
We
the
can get
bug
there
that
before
right
it
now is
happens.
making her
Maybe
do what
we'll
she's
learn how to
doing.
stop it. Let's get going.
I think I may have a way if we can get her to start moving. After you get all of the... Yep, it's working. Come on! I have a way to grab all of... Come on. There we go. Now we're full forward and there we go. And the reason why Delphine is so interested in taking these dragons, and why it's kind of obvious that she has more to her than looking like a normal, just plain old citizen of Skyrim, is because her obsession with dragons, as if it's been part of her life from one time or another. don't know what we're gonna encounter on the way there though. I obviously killed the wolf on the way to Riverwood, so it's not that. No, I've never seen that before. Okay. It's almost like a form of, I guess you call it moonwalk, you know, different to its forwards. Okay. Dolphin.
Remember, I'm not looking for trouble.
You sure?
You need to get to
Because you look like you're trying to ask for trouble in a awkward way of how you run. Or jog for that matter. Can I stop you? There we go.
Come on, we've got to get to Kinesbrook.
Alright. After you. After you stop doing your supposable forward moonwalk. There we go. Now it looks normal again. Alright. In reality, you can go this way or you can go that way, but she takes this way to get to Windhelm. As you see, I never ever touch the alchemy stuff, as you all are aware of it. Ah! Darn loading. Making the... There we go. Speaking graphics. I just gotta keep up to a certain distance from her so she keeps moving. Is there... Oh, frightening woman, right? Yep.
Thank goodness.
Calm
I was
down.
kidnapped by
Tell me
those
what's
bandits
happened.
weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please?
How I run into one of you on the way to a town beyond me, or a little village, I guess I would call it. There's a town nearby in that direction. Do you need any help getting there?
Thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be stopped. They're at Mistwatch. Here,
Yes, I know
let
where
me
it
show you on
is.
the map.
But
If you
thanks
can stop them,
anyways.
you'll be a true hero.
Okay. Sorry, Dolphin. Some woman just came out of nowhere asking for directions. But yeah, let's get going. We gotta go past the bandit hideout, which means they might see some action, right, Ricky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to the right?
Which is usually 200 gold, right, Ricky?
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep a sharp lookout. We can't afford any delays.
Well, you're giving us delays by these indecisions you're making. Is there any wolves over there? Ah. Dang. I knew it. I knew she didn't go this way. But no, there's no wolves. It's like I cleared out the entire path to there. And then some mysterious way. Even though I haven't went this way recently at all on any of the game that's before this episode. So it's kind of strange that they went around.
I doubt the Fowler are aware of you yet, so we should be safe from them at least.
Well, for the moment, I would think. And the Thalmor are high elves that believe that they have the rightful rule to rule over all of Tamriel. Even though everyone feels different about that.
We may both end up dead, but at least it gets me out of Riverwood. I don't really think I'm cut out for the quiet life.
It's part of who you are, I would say, I guess. I
This is
think.
a notorious bandit hideout, but it's also the shortest way to Kinesbrook, so we may have to kill a few bandits.
There's anyone here. That's not. Where the hell did you go?
You better keep moving.
Well, yeah, keep moving, not... Oh my gosh, woman. Good thing that, because I obviously must have cut us out a long time ago and never
I'm
ever
not looking for trouble. You need to get to Kind School.
respawned. Perfect distance on it now. Supposed to see him come right next to it back again. Kinda cut me off, Delphine. Where the hell are you going? Maybe you just stay on the path. For all those loyal Skyrim people who are just loyal to the Elder Scroll games, that reason why I said that Blade has a significant importance on who she is. If you all remember a group that you meet right away towards the beginning of the game of Oblivion, then you have a clue on who she might be. Same group that dealt with a cult called the Mythic Dawn. Mythic Dawn. Nah, I ain't gonna talk to them. I think I talked to them one time, and after that they never asked anything else of me. Wow. Hi, Mr. Goats. Yeah, they're in
We'll cross
the
the
way.
White River and follow it to Windhelm. Then we can swing south to Kind School.
Sounds good to me. As long as you keep moving and not make us have delays. Most likely the only area, if there's any area that for sure I'm gonna run into actual people who want something to deal with, such as maybe bandits or any wildlife, it's probably across this bridge. And then the
Better to
path
stick together. I
around.
don't want you to get yourself killed before we even get there.
Geez, you're actually pretty talkative there, Delphine.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
Do you not know how to go around them?
Wedding of Victoria Peachy, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire.
Remember, we're not
Oh,
looking for
God.
trouble. You need to
No,
get to
talk
Kind
about a
School.
freaking... Thank you. One down, another to go, another to go. Thank you. For a second there thought that we're in human form of traffic or something. Ugh.
There's an inn at Kind's Road, the Gravewood. I hear they serve a nice dark ale. Nothing on the Sleeping Giant, of course.
Just found the mixed water mill. Why did they all of a sudden stop? I'm like way behind you practically. There's no reason to stop us if I like got way ahead of you. These confusions. Come on, keep going. Besides, I keep catching up to you. It isn't like you're getting too quick for me. Oh, here we go. First little bit of battle. I might as well take that. Yeah, decent stuff. Right. You can sell the bear claws since this character doesn't do really much alchemy. But the rest of that stuff I could just obviously I have one for more gold, the other I'm not sure about yet. Maybe make some leather out of it. Oh! Thank you, Mr. Wolf. Did you take care of the other one? Not yet. Pack of 3 wolves. And yeah, they're dead. Hey! Wait until I put my weapon away so I can have a steady flow. There's an even amount of speed being displayed from both of us.
I'm glad you were willing to trust me. I know it probably wasn't the best way to introduce myself. Old habits, you know.
I'm not sure if I do know, but okay. Whoa! I was gonna say, I thought you were going a little off the path there, Dovahkiin.
Right now.
I hear Epiberry Warriors. Oh, okay.
Don't care. Leave me alone.
The city right in front of us is Windhelm. Really?
Yep.
Yeah. So that means we're almost to where we need to be. Oh! Hi, Khajiit. Take it. Yep, that is her. Hi, Carrie. Carrie, yeah. Carrie.
Not too much farther now. Kind girl is just down the road.
Oh no. Keep up with them. What is up with your stops? No, I wasn't gonna talk to Khajiit, even though I normally do. Did I find this place yet? No, I did not. And I think she helps me find it. Maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna have to catch up to her. Alright. We're all good. Keep going. Yeah, I'm ready. I can't remember offhand what the dragon's name that you run into that you have to fight. That black dragon that we seen in the first episode when you're in Windhelm, Alduin.
This is Kyne's Grove.
I can't think of the dragon he brings back. As you'll see, that's what's about to happen, but the only thing I can't tell you is the name of it because I'm not sure offhand. Even though I've done this quest at least 100 times by now.
Wait, something's wrong.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon. It's attacking.
The dragon is attacking Kyne's Grove?
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. Come on, hurry. We might be too late.
I'm pulling my weapon out so I don't have to do it later.
Come on. We need to find out what's happening up there.
What do you... Screw it. You can keep up with me then if you can try to. I hear you, Alduin. So yeah, that's it. Sahloknir. Forgot about that. Sahloknir. You need to fly over here, buddy, where you can actually perform it. On this side. Oh, now you're on this side. Oh, wait.
Such arrogance to dare take for
Flesh. Bring it. Come on, Sahloknir. Sahloknir. Well, she caught up. Alright. You could use a hand, eh? Well, I'm supposed to be using a hand. How about that? I'm freaking get on top of him. Yep, I'm on top of him.
Okay, you did it.
Of course I did it. Should believe that was Dragonborn in the first place, woman.
But wait, something's happening. What the bug?
There we go. Alright, now I have an extra.
You really are Dragonborn.
Now start spinning it
I owe
up.
you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Now, this group, you're about to learn blast from the past.
I'm one of the last members of the
Who are
Blades.
you and what do you want with
A
me?
very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
Obviously, I'm not sure if he ever grew up knowing, hearing anything about the Blades. So, I'm gonna say the Blades, who are they?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
Alright. Septum Emperors. In Oblivion, the Septum Emperor you get to witness die by the Mythic Dawn is Uriel Septum, right,
Yeah.
Ricky? And the Blades are around at that time, everyone, to give you a little history.
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
What do you know about the dragons? Now, the one, I was supposed to read that before I did it, but now I'm gonna say I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
I actually know who's behind it all, but this character might not know, so I was gonna ask, what's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
I doubt that. Well, here's her version of who the Thalmor are. I already gave you my version. Well, here's hers.
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
What makes you think that Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else.
I know who it
The
is.
Empire had captured
So
Ulfric.
you
The
thinking
war was
it
basically over.
can't be anyone else is
Then a
wrong.
dragon attacks. Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
I can answer your question. Remember that black dragon we were just talking about a while ago, Delphine? Think about that dragon for a second, and you might understand a little more to this picture. Alright, so now I'm gonna say, so we need to figure out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So, how do we get into the Thalmor embassy? Which probably be the next episode I show you all after this conversation's done.
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Dovahkiin Secret Dark Key added. Now you all know who she is, and that's the name of the quest that I'll do later on. Alright, not to... Dead Stormcloak. I'll have to take this stuff. As you all know, I loot the bodies usually just to freaking have Dovahkiin live longer with more money to pay for everything. Alright, yeah, good enough overview of Skyrim and this on. Alright, so now I'm going to end this episode. Anything you want to say? No?
No.
Alright. Well, obviously I'm usually the one that always does the closing comments by normal nature. So I'll do that now. Obviously it feels bad to be able to do this. It feels bad, good to be back to be able to do it. It's been a while since I've had a chance to, though. Glad that, I was able to get a, laptop that works. Long and, quick enough, should I say, yeah. And even though it seemed like a long enough time to get it. To where, I don't fall too many weeks back on this. I'm obviously gonna make... So, let's see. I said it was 3 weeks I haven't had a laptop. Yeah. So, that means you guys can expect 2 more episodes after this one being uploaded. Just because I'm so far behind. I'm supposed to be on, obviously, the 10th episode. And you all noticed that I am on level 18. Almost level 20. I warned you all that as soon as I got on level 20, that the difficulty was going to increase all the way up, or was it 25? Isn't, what do you call it? Usually in the skills, isn't level 25 considered to where you're at apprentice level? I thought so too. Well, so that means I gotta wait until level 25, not 20, but 25. I'm gonna bring it up to the difficulty of the game of apprentice. As you see, I obviously keep my word on everything I say, so it's still on Novius, which is right there to show you that it is. But, yes, everyone, I now can close this out. It might be a few episodes before Ricky's able to join us again. But, hopefully you'll all be able to enjoy each time me and him are able to do one together. Before this episode, we were doing episodes, or just more like tutorials, based on the spiders that we wanted to show you. Didn't you say there was updated things on the spiders you never got to show. Yeah, I don't know when the heck we're gonna get a chance to give you an update on that. Obviously, it would be on his username when we do it. Obviously, and I'll obviously create a add-on from the video that me and him make in the future onto my playlist that has just my ideas with Ricky normally, like I usually do. I just add that video to that playlist. Alright, y'all, thanks for all y'all support. I noticed recently, after the first time being on my computer, since my computer went out, that I have now 2 subscribers. Thank you to the second person who just subscribed to me, and obviously I already thanked the first person in the 7th episode. Well, thanks for all y'all's time on this video, on being able to experience it with me. As you see, Dovahkiin just standing there, staring out in the distance, looking at Skyrim. And you get to see all around him, boy, just like I normally do. You get to see it like this. Alright. Damn, you all can tell that it's been a while since I've been able to do this. When I keep it in a weekly flow, usually I'm able to get used to this where I can make it a little more up to speed. But it's been so long, so I'm a little off my touch now. Yeah, alright, well, like I said, thank you all to, obviously, being willing to watch this video. Please spread out my channel, spread the word out on, this episode series I'm trying to do, that I call my episode project. And, hopefully, y'all get to see the 9th and 10th episode soon enough. The 9th one, I already warned you all, just as I'll remind you all right now, I'm going to be in the ambassadors for the Thalmor's embassy, since that's where the ambassador for that group is. And the title I'll have to the 9th episode, I'll have you all be pondering and wondering on it, just so I get a chance to say this to y'all before I end this episode. That name to that episode is going to be very unique. Probably one that most won't think of. So, with that said, that leaves you all with something to think about for the 9th episode. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, y'all, and peace until the 9th episode.